With the advent of digital music, modern recordings have peaked in loudness to match competitive audio levels. In extreme cases, efforts to increase loudness can result in clipping and audible distortion. In short, the integrity of the artist and sound quality is compromised. Brainworx have worked earnestly to help you match competitive mixes while preserving the dynamics your music deserves. The BX limiter, also known as the stem limiter, is a perfect mix buddy that is simple but an effective low latency limiter with a great sound. Due to its low latency and CPU-friendly performance, the BX limiter is ideal for traditional defeating of peaks, maximizing the output level, loudness maximizing using the XL saturation, sound shaping and extreme effects, and parallel dynamics and saturation. The gain boost slider increases the input gain stage and is the quickest way to make your music louder. With the threshold set to 0 dB, it ensures you safety from digital overs. The output dim lets you reduce the overall output level, and in most professional environments, a maximum level of -0.02 dB full scale ensures a small amount of headroom. Release sets the amount of time the limiter takes to fade back up to the original level. The faster the release time, the more loudness will be achieved, but can result in audible distortion and heavy pumping of your output level. A setting of 100% on the channel link will cause the limiter to react to the highest peak in any of the channels of the internal sidechain. When unlinked, it will only reduce the level of the channel that is actually peaking, left or right channel respectively. With the mix control, you can blend between the unprocessed input and the processed signal to get that parallel compression sound. The XL saturation is a secret weapon for many things. This helps to add harmonics to the signal, which can result in perceived loudness. In some cases, you might want to drive the signal into the limiter, but not necessarily get louder. The one-click fader link is perfect for driving gain boost and adjusting the threshold. In this first example, we've inserted the BX limiter on every channel, but only shaving off a few dB on the peaks. The overall result is increased headroom and perceived loudness. Notice how the meters reflect this on the before and after. We actually have a lower peak level when the plugin is on all the channels. Not only does the BX limiter work great on individual channels, but it's also a valuable parallel dynamics and saturation tool. By exaggerating the limiter and increasing the saturation, we can add intentional drive to our drums. And by mixing in the original unprocessed signal, it gives us the benefit of parallel processing. This method helps the drums cut through the mix. Although the BX limiter works wonders in the mixing stage, it is also a convenient tool in the music creation process. Let's take this hip-hop track now and beefing up our kick drum by using the one-click fader link to intensify our kick without clipping our signal. of boosting the saturation control, it makes it sound louder and cut through the mix without it clipping our channel. Lastly, let's put the BX limiter at the end of our mastering chain to give ourselves a little bit of gain boost on the overall track. For this, I'll click and drag the gain boost while holding shift on my computer keyboard to give me finer decibel adjustments. Free fully functional 14-day demos are available at pluginalliance.com. Subscribe to the Plugin Alliance mailing list to receive Plugin of the Month specials, as well as tips and tricks, industry interviews, plugin tutorials, and more. For more videos from Plugin Connection, click on any of the titles on the screen, and don't forget to like us, share, and subscribe.